All right. So we are back and I tried to do a live stream and it did not work. So I ended up getting rid of it for the two people who watched it. Sorry that I wasted your time. It just didn't work, it was bad quality, super choppy, and I don't want to really uh, post something like that. So I decided not to. But what we're doing here is we're doing another XCOM War of the Chosen campaign, and I've learned a lot since I played the first one because I was making a lot of mistakes that I probably shouldn't have made, mainly with like recording and some errors that happened. So I'm gonna take a little bit more pacing with this, where I don't try and upload so many to where it's just impossible to even keep up. So that is why I decided to make a new one. So my goal is to try to have one once a week, maybe every other week, potentially, or maybe two times a week, just whenever I have the chance. But what's exciting about this is Christopher Odd came out with a new campaign, and he has over 330 mods for this new campaign, and he shared them, and he also shared his character pool. So with this new campaign, we're still going to have covert ops, but there's going to be a lot more tweaks that are just going to really make things exciting. But now I'm going to have a new character pool that will have cool cosmetics like this. This one can appear as soldier, can appear as VIP, can appear as dark VIP. So it looks like certain soldiers within it have different types of abilities. So like this one, can appear as dark VIP. Let's scroll down the line and see so this one says soldier. So this one is a soldier. So let's see how this one looks. So what Christopher Odd did and his team is, they have people who submit into this submission thing, and people make these characters, and then they have the chance to be in his YouTube series. And they even create their own biographies. They make these really in-depth, really cool cosmetics, and I just thought it'd be amazing to bring into my Let's Play. So I'm literally stealing all of Christopher Odd's stuff. But what's so fun about this one is you have a lot more enemy types, even more now as well. And you also have more friendly types. So you have like combat engineers is a new thing that's going to come into play, and you'll see these new things as we play. It's going to be a totally different type of game, so we're going to jump into it with a new game. I'm going to try just to stay on veteran for now because, this is a very unforgiving experience. So I'm going to stick with veteran because I kind of don't want to risk it yet. Last time I tried legend and I got schwacked. So we're going to take out the beginner tutorial. So these are some of the advanced options you can do. You definitely, every time, need to do not created equal, because what this will do, as you can kind of look, each soldier's base stats are randomized. Stats start at a lower minimum value, and a fixed point pool is randomly distributed to increase each stat up to a fixed maximum. Robotic soldiers equals true are not affected. So, and then this one. So I'm playing on veteran because I'm going to do this. Chris Rod's been playing this game like no man's business. He's much better than me, and he should be. But he also uses this. And this is the dark events will never expire. So if your dark event's coming up and you don't want it, you need to make sure you stop it, because if you don't, you are going to have it for the rest of the game. But we're going to jump into this. I'm really excited about this. We are not going to do an Iron Man because mods can cause bugs, and if that happens, we lose all of our progress. But I promise I will not, save scum. This, we're going to say no, because then we can just get them all at once and, not have to do missions that are just kind of unnecessary. Let's jump into it.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those. You must understand, I had no choice. Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
aliens have had long enough to establish their peaceful enclave.
Wow,
in the city
nice.
centers. It's time we
Love
move in
it.
and show them the
Oh, hey, it's that one guy we saw.
We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area. Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
They're all over that prisoner.
Our position is masked.
Yeah, so this is also a new thing, which is pretty cool. This is the new gatecrasher. So instead of you going and blowing something up, you're trying to save VIPs. That is the point. But yeah, so let's take a look at some of these guys. So, you know, these are actual characters that people have made all over the world, I guess. And these are your people. So we have Rookie Marine. He looks pretty cool. Look at that. Pretty cool looking dude. And then we have, you know, the typical Reaper, who also looks pretty cool. Limbo. Dylan Limbo Wilson. Looks neat. Oops. That's the guy we saw. Jube. Rusty Cage. Alright. And then we have Tawny Winters. So yeah, so those are the people we're watching now. And what's fun about this game is who dies, dies. But let's jump into it, shall we?
Headed there now. Enemy patrol on the move.
Alright, we have a patrol and it looks like they're isolated. So I think we should probably try and take out this patrol. Because they're all by themselves. Let's see what shots we have available here. 68%, nice.
Moving on target location.
I have a feeling, if I had to guess, ooh, I have to be careful with that. If I had to guess, they're probably going to walk the other direction. I just feel it in my bones.
I go where you tell me.
Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of new things, which is exciting. You might not see a whole lot on this mission specifically, but you will see a lot. I'm going to overwatch on everything.
I'm on it.
Covering now.
And I probably should have looked at the type of classes we have. I don't know if we're going to have any, but you will see some new classes on the friendly and enemy side. There's a lot of cool changes, especially with Chosen too. If you also, it looks like his gun's different. Okay, this is perfect. I'm going to try and not use any grenades. So what I kind of want to do here is, with him, I want to focus on that. I want to get that 80% shot, 100%. But I kind of want to use this person because he has a higher damage threshold. What we're going to do is we're going to do this thing. We'll do some overwatches. And this guy will do an overwatch as well.
Covering now.
I always get nervous about doing this, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, critical. There you go. Alright, so it begins. So he got revealed. I guess they changed that too. Maybe it was a little too OP. Kill the officer. And he missed. Officer down. Don't miss. Nice. Perfect.
Not too shabby.
You know
That's
that
good.
was good.
Got some promotions. It's always nice. I think I'm going to put this person right here.
I can handle that.
If we can't get the shot with the other person, I'll kill him with the grenade. So either way, this guy's not walking away. Ow. Blue eyes.
I got nothing.
Fear of... Oh, that's new. Okay, how long are we going to zoom in for? That's new. What are my chances here? 71%. Okay, I gotta take that. You won't miss, will you? Well, there you go. The joys of XCOM. He's going right for that flank. Oh, he's getting revenge. It's lucky. I'll let him get his revenge right back. Okay, so it looks like he gets his conceal back, so that is new.
boss.
Oh, I think we just, man, she is busty.
I've got the thing.
Okay, so yeah, he has flank, but I want him to get his revenge, and mostly because, yeah, no. That's a Vamos. That's a Vamos. There we go. It all works out. Cool. Motion earned. So let's see. So I know we have one right over here. Okay, great. This person here.
On my way.
I don't really feel comfortable doing that. I mean, I think we should be fine.
Solid copy.
Oh, dang it! I thought that was. Yeah, I thought that was him. All right, we should be good though.
No time to spare.
These other people, I'm just gonna have them overwatch. Overwatch. Why not?
Got it covered.
And I'll have you reload.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay. So let's have him open this up and see what we find. Anybody in here? Hello? Hello? I think we're clear. Alright, we'll send him in.
I'm at your service.
Time to go. Time to get out of here.
We could just blow it open.
Gain control of a random enemy. No effect. I mean, might as well, right? Ooh, how fun. Okay, okay. Okay.
Easier than I imagined.
They're like, what? Nani? Alright. So it looks like we also can control these people now? We can. Okay. So we gotta, like, save this person.
Sure thing.
I think we can get it from the inside.
I'm going.
I guess that'll be okay.
Right, we'll go there this way. Now this dude is only mind controlled for 2 turns. He has a door right over here. I'm afraid he's gonna wake up another pod though by himself. Crap, I should have done that. Pick him back. Not worth the risk. Okay, yeah, well, okay, so we just have to eliminate all the hostiles.
Whatever you say.
Got it. Alright, Angel. Alright, we just hunker down. Just hide. And you hunker down. We don't need to extract them or anything like that. I don't even think we can. So it looks like I can't control him just yet either, which is fine.
On Overwatch. Come get some.
On Overwatch.
No worries.
Scanning.
So we're gonna stick with that for now. So I think that's my first turn is coming up. And they're gonna duke it out. Oh, perfect. And we have to remember, I know there's dudes in here. So we're gonna go this way. Like, I know for a fact there's people in here.
If you say so.
Unless they, like, walked out. This person, like, right here.
Short order.
Trying to get a reveal. Nothing. Yeah.
Seems
I'm gonna let them fight. Last thing I need, though, is, okay. You hide. Their door's open over there. So that definitely tells you something. Does he have grenades? No. Alright, let's put you right here. Get some shots on this sectoid. Fire! It's like, what are you doing? We just got admin burgers not too long ago.
I'm going. I'm on it.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Covering now.
Well, we're kind of awkward. I'm gonna send this dude over here. 3 outside, 3 inside.
Moving Overwatch.
He's about to not be mind controlled anymore, so I need him to die. Ooh, a hit. Nice. 38% chance. Not bad. Interesting outfit. Dude. They killed him. Wow. Alright, let's see. Let us see. Let us see. Alright, well. This dude's about to not be mind controlled anymore. So, we're probably gonna have to kill this guy. Or sneaky man.
I will reposition.
There they are.
An alien scouting party.
Okay, well, since they're all bunched up, let's do some damage on this.
It'll be big.
Son of a gun. Did you see that? Oh, that's the difference. Oh no, it works out. Cool.
We are compromised.
He's like, what in the world? That's fine. We are going to go ham bone on this guy. No. No. Yes. Yes. Alright, so you right here.
I'm trusting you here.
Trusting you here. His chances right here. Definitely not enough. But enough to do this. Grenade. I'll do it.
Everything by the
Boom.
numbers. Mission accomplished.
Flawless. Now that is how you do a mission. That went much better than my live stream. My live stream, 2 people died.
I would like to assure
It's pretty
the
embarrassing.
citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
Any and all threats to our peace.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Try. Look at all these guys. You all look like a good batch of people. Alright, I think they gave people like bigger boobs or something. Because I don't think the other Xcom has them that busty. Okay. New trait, Hunter of Mutons. This unit will deal additional damage when encountering an enemy muton or berserker. Good to know. Alright, so this is part of the mod. I'm going to reread it again for people who obviously didn't see the live stream because I deleted it very quickly. Welcome to Covert Infiltration. As you progress, you will be greeted with tutorial pop-ups, which explain the changes that the mod makes. Take your time to read them carefully. They explain all the major aspects you need to know.
The aliens. The invasion was one thing. All their advanced technology. They had the drop on us for sure. But Advent, there's something we could never have prepared for, even with better gear. Between the propaganda, the handouts, and a seemingly endless supply of reinforcing peacekeepers, they're nothing but trouble for an upstart resistance movement.
Okay. Anyways, they explain all the major aspects you need to know, effectively make decisions. In case you want to review the tutorials later, you can always find them in the Xcom archives, blah, blah, blah. If you want to, you can disable the tutorials in the MCM. In that case, you can still find them in the archives where all of them will be unlocked. And wait, campaign. No tutorials. All right, tutorials. Covert Infiltration. You'll see more. Okay, let's go in here
to the research labs.
and let us promote some of our people. So this is the new one. So we have, I want to do a marksman for her because marksmans are good, and I want to get a sniper as soon as possible. Sniper, same stuff as always. Nothing crazy about that. I like the marksman rifle. I just think it looks cooler, you know. Alright. Tawny Winters, who likes to wear a corset in battle. Interesting. So, combat engineers. So, this is a new one. This is a new class. They have chemical mixtures. So, it's able to tweak the Gotland's flamethrower capabilities improve with experience. So, these guys, they're kind of like a jack of all trades, and they have gadgets that they can use to kind of just help you be more versatile in your battle. And so it's pretty cool. That's kind of all there really is to it. Let's see, does she have character info? Yes, she does. Let's hear about her. Tawny grew up in a happy home. Her mother and father loved her and her older sister and took care of them. She went to school, had friends, and barely knew that the world had ended because she lived in a big city, a city ran by Advent. Sydney was not hit as hard as some of the other cities, and even, okay, I can't read that fast. Let's do this again. Okay. And even, Sydney was not hit as hard as others from other cities, and even Bondi Beach was still a nice place to swim. A place Tawny loved to go as much as she could. She was a regular beach bunny. But all was not as it seemed. Both her parents were not only sympathizers, but they also worked for Advent. While not aliens, they had worked in the system to help people. Or at least that is what it seemed like from the outside looking in. The truth was a different story. Tawny had heard rumors of people living outside the city. A world that had ended, as some called it. But she was young, and her sister was always telling her that things were normal out there. It wasn't until her 13th birthday that she learned the truth about the world. It wasn't until her sister joined some resistance that she learned that everything she knew was a lie. Her parents were nothing special in the system. Her mother did clerical work at a clinic, and her father was a peacekeeper, working closely with Advent to keep people safe, or, as her sister later told her, under control. Tawny watched the day that Xcom first showed up and blew up the building her mother worked at. Why'd they kill all those people? She never truly understood, but that was also when she found out her sister helped with the destruction. Normally, that would have been enough to make her hate the Resistance and go full on with the Advent, but what her sister discovered made her change her mind forever. She had found before she blew up the building the truth about Advent. At least, her truth, and that was that her parents had been helping Advent make people disappear. No one knew why or what they did with the people, but it was worse than Advent doing it alone. People helped kidnap people to take over the country. Her parents helped kidnap people. Her sister Miley came to her that day and told her the truth. She told Tawny that she had to open her eyes. The world was not safe, and if she continued to live life like it was, she would not survive. She then gave her one earring, as she kept the other, and told her, if you ever need me, put this in a place we both know, and I'll find you, because it was only one earring. Tawny made it into a belly ring to remind her that her sister was always watching. Her parents didn't die that day, but they were dead to her. Perhaps it was karma that placed her where she was, to discover all that was hidden from her. Maybe it was karma that her sister told her the truth, and after lying to her for so long. Either way, Tawny would always believe that karma was real, and to be careful what you do, because what goes around comes around. While her sister went back into hiding with the Resistance, Tawny found Xcom, the people that changed her life with one bomb. Now, as a part of Xcom, she would destroy all the Advent ever built. She would end the tyranny that her parents helped create, and she would bring karma to Advent. Well, that was a biography if I've ever seen one. So that's why you have a belly button ring, huh? Okay. Probably read one of those an episode. If they're all that long, I don't know about. Alright, we already have a marksman, so we'll go to Sapper. This one is kind of your basic one. They have grenade launchers, which are useful. Dylan Limbo, he looks like he has an interesting story. Tech specialist, we'll do assault infantry for him, because he just gives me that vibe. They have, a sword, and they're just like up close and personal kind of people. How long are these biographies normally? I'm sure they're probably pretty long. Yeah, it's a long one. We'll read it, and then we'll get on with it. Wilson was just a regular man before the invasion. Being a retired veteran, he spent his free time working as a truck driver and reminiscing his lost lover. When the invasion began, Wilson remained relatively quiet but helped transport refugees to safe haven as a side gig as factories and warehouses stopped transporting goods. During a transport, his truck was besieged by a team of mutons. feeling that the civilians on board were his responsibility, Wilson pulled out a pistol he kept in his glove compartment and opened fire on the mutons. In a matter of seconds after this firefight began, the back of the trailer Wilson was transporting bursted open, and instead of civilians, armed forces rushed out and began suppressing the mutons. After defeating the aliens, one of the soldiers walked up to Wilson and told of a resistance force known as Xcom, and that they can always use more defenders of humanity. Wilson decided to join Xcom and was part of a small-time squad. With his generalized military training, Wilson filled that role that squad needed for him, and they had a few successful missions. Eventually, their luck ran dry. While raiding an alien convoy, one of the trucks was a trap containing sleeping gas that, when exploded, knocked Wilson and his entire team unconscious. When he woke up, Wilson found himself strapped to a table and those weird-looking half-human, half-aliens looming over him. They were speaking a language he could not understand, but they were surely dressed as scientists. After a little bit of what sounded like arguing, one of them pulled out what looked like some sort of serum and administered it into Wilson's arm. His veins started pulsating a purplish red, and he screamed in agony. He was then dragged into a pod. As the scientists were closing it, a huge explosion erupted from the wall behind them. A single man emerged from the smoke and executed down scientist and freed Wilson from the pod. "They call me the Drip King, and these alien goons be looking kinda whack," said the man. "You know what ain't whack? Xcom, and Xcom don't leave no man behind." The Drip King continued his raid and rescued nearly every surviving member of Wilson's team. After that day, Wilson was not the same. He could not constantly feel the bursting of his veins, almost as if some power was trying to be unleashed from him. It all left him feeling numb, and he only wished at this point to just be reunited with his lover in heaven. Sometimes when you look into his eyes, it's like he's not even here anymore, almost like he's in limbo. But when the time comes, he'll risk his life to save our asses. Central Office, Bradford. Oh, sorry, Limbo Wilson. Alright. So those are 2 people. Field medic, combat engineer. We'll do field medic. Field medic. They're field medics. Nothing really more to it. They keep you alive, so we gotta get med kits for these guys. Alright, let's do our rounds.
Commander, to the research labs.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
So, what we're gonna do here is, we're gonna buy an instant, we're gonna buy a medkit, flashbang, and a frost bomb. Frost bombs are super useful because they freeze the people in place where you can kind of pause their progress. Okay, the resistance ring is no longer needed to prepare covert actions. Instead, building it unlocks resistance orders and a variety of upgrades. When the ring is built, you'll be able to assign orders instantly. This can only be done once, and afterwards you will need to wait for a supply drop as normal. The guerrilla tactics school has also been tweaked, but its core function remains intact. A tutorial to explain more will appear when you build it. So I want to kind of get right into it for the resistance ring. So I'm going to do that. That's going to take not too long, 6 days, so not too bad.
Command.
Having the commander around seems to have given the resistance a morale boost, not to mention our...
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
All right, that's another video. So with this, we do have a data pad. I want to get the plated armor.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available.
Keep me alive
We'll begin
longer.
work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is
Come into this one, and we'll be done with
Good to see you on your
cutscenes.
feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
All right, here we go. In Covert Infiltration, most activities are launched through the Covert Ops menu. You can deploy as many soldiers as you have available on as many activities as you want, but be careful how many you commit. New missions will appear throughout the month, and Advent retaliation strikes can happen without warning. To get started, click the Covert Ops label at the bottom of the screen. Sometimes we won't have enough soldiers to complete every available mission. There is no strategic penalty for skipping missions, however, except for retaliation missions and Avenger defense missions. Our information on Advent's operation is currently quite limited. Expanding the Resistance network will increase the number of missions that we discover each month. Once we gain the capability to do so, contacting new regions should be a major priority. Bradford's recommendation. Commander, as your strategic advisor, I would recommend sitting out a few teams immediately. But remember to keep a squad or two in reserve to deal with unexpected events. So that's kind of how it goes. We're going to get missions. We don't have to go on every single one of them. That's kind of the beauty of this game.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying. My people have thrown off the shackles of alien oppression, and through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities. We are the hunters. We move in the shadows. And we won't sleep until the last alien is dead at our feet.
Okay. So now we're in the Covert Options operations. So what we're going to do is we're going to send some people out, and they're going to be gone. They will not be able to fight, and they're just going to be there. And then there's risks that we can get. So this was kind of changed from the Resistance Ring onto the actual map. So this is part of the huge overhaul mod that is so exciting. So for here, we're going to require a soldier, and we're going to do when they get aim +3, and we're about to read about it now. Covert Actions. Covert Actions are the simplest type of activity. A team of soldiers is sent for a specific duration, and they return with rewards. The duration is determined by a base duration plus extra time based on the number of soldiers and equipment sent. Covert Actions will usually never result in tactical combat. Equipping the team with equipment such as specialized grenades or med kits is a waste of resources, unless there's a risk of ambush. However, upgraded weapons and armor will decrease the chance of risk triggering. A rough estimate of the trigger chances of each risk is shown on the right side of the squad select screen. A squad that is equipped with the heavier or higher tier items will be more likely to come home safe. As the aliens continue to improve their armies and bring in reinforcements from off-world, they will also ramp up their patrols and security efforts. Covert Actions risk chances will steadily increase as time goes on, so at some point, purely conventional gear isn't going to cut it. So let's see where we're at. So I don't want to take any squaddies. I'm looking at rookies here. This guy has a 3, lower aim. So we're gonna take you. That is an ugly looking, that is an ugly looking character. This guy looks terrifying. We'll take this person. The reason why I'm doing that is that guy has lower aim. I want him to do it so we can get that +3. Begin action. And we'll get a faction hero, which is nice. And we locate the faction. So I want to uncover this. This is going to take 15 days. It's a pretty long time. And let's look at someone who has lower health. Anybody with like a 4? No. Okay. So we'll take this guy. And take him. You guys have fun.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
And I think this will be the last one I do. This one might be good too, but there's a chance for ambush, and that's always, it's minor, but there's a chance. And we're gonna do it, but I am nervous about doing it. I could also use intel, but intel's pretty useful. I think I will though. That way I can just take rookies. It looks cool. Yeah, I think we will. I know it's early, but I just want to make sure that we don't have to worry about an ambush, and we'll get a resistance order. So
Covert is our specialty.
So now we've done that. We have 3 covert actions going on. So right now they're going off into the world, and then I can even gain intel from here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more rookies. Because you can see here 19 and 30 is my crew. So what that is your max crew. That includes scientists, that includes engineers, and that includes soldiers. So now we have a new covert action. This is Rescue Engineer. It's a covert action, so I'm actually not sure how this works. It's an activity chain. An activity chain is a set of activities that must be completed in sequence to gain a large reward at the end of the chain. These activities can include assault missions, covert infiltrations, and covert actions. While the main rewards are usually given at the end of the chain, the earlier missions are still beneficial for XP and loot and often include secondary rewards. Activity chain stages are semi-randomized. The structure of each chain and the final stage is usually the same, but the mission types and rewards of the prep stages will be varied. Activity chains are discovered over time by Resistance informants and presented to Xcom for analysis. For more info, click the View Chain button on the top of the screen or visit the Commander's Quarters to open the chain overview. Bradford's recommendation. Commander, we don't have the luxury of hitting Advent's biggest targets right away. We'll need to gather intel and distract the enemy before moving on in our main objective. What is so amazing is that all these are mods. You know, you have to give it to him. That's absolutely incredible. So rescuing an engineer, it looks like there's no risk of ambush. So we're gonna take some people out. And funnily enough, this is one of my guys. He was actually in my wedding. And it's Nigel Goblin. And then we will take this other rookie too. So that's kind of funny. I guess they were in my character pool. They were in my last campaign. That
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Early. Okay. Sending them probably might not have been a good idea. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff going on, and we're running out of available people.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
Confused. I thought, oh, I see now. This gives me the chance to, I don't know. Okay, we'll go here.
I foresee a number of
valuable
armory.
applications stemming from
Or
this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Armor? No, just nanoscale. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh,
We
no
have made
missions
a
yet.
number of new discoveries, Commander.
So now we have modular. That's good. It's gonna help us have better weapons.
I will
think
begin
that'll
our
be good.
research immediately.
So let's go to engineering
Without
here
access
for a
to
second.
refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the cities, even among the staunchest of
I don't remember how that
anti-alien
works, I
dissidents.
guess.
Recovered Advent equipment is highly coveted.
Hello, Commander.
Hi. This is kind of wild that we haven't. Good. Let's view this. This will probably give us a tutorial. And this episode's going to be longer. I'm trying to keep most at 30 minutes, depending on what happens. Commander, each month the resistant factions can be assigned orders which will provide bonuses to Xcom. As Xcom gains influence with the factions, additional orders will become available and they will be able to complete more orders per month.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
All resources rewards from scanned rumors are doubled. Resistance orders are powerful strategic abilities unique to each faction. Okay, I see. New recruits cost only 15 supplies. All resources rewards from scanned rumors are doubled. Do that.
You are the boss.
I can upgrade? Probably not yet. Cool. Yeah, so that's useful. Once I gain their trust, I'll then also get to get some more additional help.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Did they? Oh, cool. Just like missions, covert actions will affect your soldiers' willpower. If they lose too much will and end up tired, they won't be able to deploy on another covert action until they have recovered. While covert actions can be an easy way to gain rewards, you should be careful about how many you attempt at any given time. Not all covert actions are worth the risk. Commander will need to pick up our targets carefully. Deploying a lot of soldiers will leave us exposed when other more crucial time missions appear. So cool, so we have some promotions, we got some supplies, that's good. And we have a new infiltration mission that just popped up. Rescue Xcom personnel. At last, we're poised to rescue Dr. Charlotte Mayfield, engineered from Advent's clutches. Even if we exploit all the blind spots we know, the holding facility is still a formidable target. So I think this might actually be a mission. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got a new one. Also a mod. Remember, all this is modded. Crazy. Infiltration missions have you equipping a full squad in preparation for tactical combat. Once deployed, the squad will need to spend time at the mission site for a duration that depends on the number of soldiers and their gear. Generally, each type of item has the same in full duration, no matter its tech level. Instead, choose lighter armor and smaller weapons to minimize the squad's infill duration. These are exceptions to the rules, such as psyamps or disguises, which become better with tech level. Adding additional soldiers into the 2 optional slots will incur major penalties to the infill duration. These penalties can be removed through upgrading in the Guerrilla Tactics School. Okay. To start tactical combat, the squad must prepare for at least the listed infiltration duration. However, a variety of bonuses can be gained through over-infiltration, where the squad prepares beyond 100% and up to 250% of the listed duration. Risk cannot be reduced through fielding better gear, unlike covert actions. Instead, if a risk activates it, it can be removed later on through over-infiltration. Alright. Well, here we go. So, we already have some people that they're going to be back. We kind of don't want to send them. But the scary part, I'm going to leave the Reaper. I'm going to send this person. So we have risk. We have leaked operation. The squad does not start with concealment, and detection ranges are increased by 33%. I think it says the difficulty, but can't see where. It says easy. We are going to send some rookies out. Just gonna have to. I just feel like there's gonna be a. I really feel like there's gonna be some sort of surprise. I'm only gonna send out 4. Give you the frost
charges
bomb.
in this grenade don't seem all that powerful, but according to Shen, the liquefied gases inside should lead to an instantaneous freeze effect.
Yeah. Can we give you the old world assault rifle? Why not? Can I change this gun to like let's see, right there. Okay. I just think it looks cooler. I gotta change how she. That's not how my wife looks. It's so funny. Alright. I don't think that makes a difference. Okay. Well, we're gonna see. So it gives us plus 4 days, so I think we're gonna be good with that.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry.
So now they're on the infiltrations. What they're gonna do is we're gonna try and get above 100%, so then we can turn it to. You know what I haven't been doing this whole time?
Commander, I appreciate
I
you recruiting
haven't
new staff for the engineering
been
team,
using this.
but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment.
Yeah, you
We
could
can
have told me
have them
that
working
later.
on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Yep. You done? Okay. Now let's just upgrade these people really quick. Kind of surprised I haven't gotten to a mission yet. Marine. Nigel is a Marine. Oh, nice. We got Nigel. And we'll give you the other upgrade. How's that?
We've been picking up some weird transmissions lately. It sounds a little like German,
Okay.
but it's hard to tell.
Whatever could it be? Alright. What do we got? Oh. Cutscene.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Wow.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. The Advent officers appear to be similar,
I'm gonna skip
if not
this part.
physically the same.
Just because it's taking me a little bit too long. Advent officers are weird. They have some sort of chip that makes them different.
There were some casualties during that last covert action, Commander. But our troops will all recover after some well-earned rest.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
well. Sounds like my Reapers can take on some new orders.
Excavation speed increased. Oh, that's useful. Oh yeah, I can't. I have to wait. That's right. Forgot about that. Forgot. Wait, here. Do we have any new covert ops? That's ongoing. Yeah, I'm just not gonna go any. I just feel like there's gonna be an assault mission. Hey, we have the hero. I need a hero.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander.
Dang,
the
he looks
Elders
cool.
give us nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants. My followers and your people continue to grow in skill, and now the Resistance can take on more responsibility should you need it.
I want to form a bond. So again, I'm just like sending rookies out to refresh, but I want to form a bond with this guy. Let me promote you. I'll do another sapper. There.
My followers will lead this action to victory.
Yeah, lots of surprisingly, maybe I will up the difficulty slightly. I can't find where I'm at. Where the hell am I? Where? Jeez. Now we got some rookies. Dang, that was a lot of rookies, huh? Advanced prototype, sure. This is wild. Like, normally there's an assault mission, so
Avenger
kind of...
plotting new course.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? Oh, there it is. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Okay. So these are assault missions. Warning, potential complication. Reward, interception. Whatever that means.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
So I'm going to do this mission, and this will be the end of the episode. Alright, assault missions. Assault missions are what you are used to from base game XCOM 2, where the squad flies in the Sky Ranger to tactical combat and then returns immediately. Unlike Infiltration, the missions in Covert Actions in full time and risk negation are not in play. You may bring as many soldiers and as much gear as a Sky Ranger can carry with no penalties. Beware, assault missions are typically more difficult than the average Infiltration. More enemies will be present and the squad will not have control over the mission sites, sit reps. Alright, so we have a pretty good squad going into this. We have the new Templar, which is exciting. We have Nigel. What does this do? That doesn't do anything different. I think it was supposed to be like cosmetic. Oh wow, you can use a light machine gun. Alright, we'll give you that. I can't remember. Unequipped barracks, yes. Okay, so let's see, this should. Where the hell? Maybe someone else. No, no one in here has it. Dang it, was that person? Oh, cool. Biome type tundra. Time on arrival 8 o'clock. That's neat. Alright, well, let's go here. Whoops. Let's see about this. Give him that. So there's not really a whole lot we have here. Do a flashbang. I don't have any medkits. I'm gonna go back real quick. I can go into this fast. So maybe on my covert ops. So So you're, you know what, they, oh, that's right. Okay. That's what I did.
Commander?
Let's go here. I want you to build me another of those.
You lived in one of the colonies for a few years before linking up with Central, right?
Yes, one of the...
The millions of people in those cities don't seem to mind all that much.
Yes, but Advent is always watching. Between their forces and the aliens themselves,
all the same
they see
people.
everything. Not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing quite like providing identification to a...
Let me get Nigel the medkit. Alright, cool. It's kind of a last thing. It says moderate, so let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Oh, oops.
Resistance operative managed to rig up some sort of data interception device through an access point on the Advent network running through here. The data is apparently critical to the aliens' latest operation, and they're already moving to destroy the device. We're heading in to make sure that doesn't happen. Take out any hostile targets nearby, secure the AO, and protect that device. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Okay. This looks new. I don't know. I love this though. I think that's so fun, and you can select them. That's so useful. Alright, I don't think we're not concealed, so
Got a group of hostiles over here.
that means they're gonna come right for us. Or we are concealed. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, cool.
As you order.
As you order. Alright, let's send this person right here.
Copy that.
Little tube. Put you right here.
Ready there.
On my way.
You shouldn't see us, so...
It's not too far.
Oh, that's cool. It, like, grays them out when they're out of turns. Oh no. That'd have been bad.
Overwatch.
So Overwatch is your friend.
No one will slip past. Roger. I've got my eyes on them.
Oh wow, they are. Oh. If you see that right there, that's an Advent Assault Trooper. That's a new part of the game. Pretty cool. So, interesting debate we have going on here.
Good to go.
So from what I can tell, for the most part, is they're only going to shoot it once. I don't think they're going to shoot it like multiple times. So we should be good to go, technically.
That's a long run.
Yes, it is. Ooh, be careful, man.
Copy that.
You just have to be careful, because sometimes we'll be like, oh yeah, we're totally fine, and then they'll walk back, and they'll flank.
I'm on it.
So you gotta be careful with that. But after this, we'll probably attack. They stop running away. Alright. Are they doing... Oh, you can see there's a whole other pod there, too. I think we're gonna...
Rolling.
I think we're gonna jump on this. We can hit him with this
Enemy movement here.
Oh, dude, this is like... This is looking to be pretty good. He might not have a shot, but he'll have a shot
Heading
there.
out.
Just gotta think of where I can... Let's leave that person there for now. My downside is this dude's so far away. put that person right there. Let's do this.
Closing on target position now.
So, I kind of want to do this rocket launcher. But it's 3.5 tiles. But man, it does some damage. Wait. Look at that. So that's gonna hit 2 people and it'll kill them. I don't think this guy can make it. But if he hits that, it'll explode. I think we're gonna do this. Because when that explodes, it's gonna blow other people up. No. They're like, hey. Oh yeah, look at that. So that's new. They like completely new cosmetics. It looks incredible in my opinion. That's a glitch. But the other cosmetics were cool. Alright, let's shoot this sectoid. Only 46%, never mind. We have a shot. Well, she has a grenade. We're gonna have to use it.
Take this.
That made it a little bit easier to shoot. Yes. I give you better chances. 68%. What about if I did point blank? What are your chances with that? Not good enough. Okay, well, we'll try Nigel. You can subdue. That's pretty cool. Damn it. Alright. Okay, do a rend where I think he can move. I'm gonna do that. Gosh, shit, I might put up a pod though. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Move to protect that gear at all costs.
There, the Elder Slave.
That's what you get, man. Goober. Alright, let's get you over. Like, get you right there. It's like, bye. Sorry about killing you. Alright, man, you gotta like get your ass up.
Whatever you say.
Alright, I'm gonna have to toggle his ambush to on. And then move him up slightly.
Comes naturally.
Yeah, because I kind of have to do that, because then this is going to be bad. He got him, though. Nigel's in a really bad spot. So this is a new character, Assault Troopers. They're new to the mod. They have like a grenade launcher kind of thing, and a shotgun. It's pretty cool. So now he's going to bring back the body. It's fine. You know, I should have moved the guy over there. Okay. Still okay on health.
This is getting dangerous.
Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. Alright. Tempted to just like blow a hole in this. We'll see. Damn it, that Overwatch. 53%. Decisions. Brand an enemy with psionic hex, permanently weakening them against all incoming attacks, grants Templars a 50% chance to harvest the target's energy on death, regardless of whom the target was killed by. Well, at this point, I'm just gonna kill this dude. Even though he's gonna shoot me. But we're just gonna hope he misses. Nice. That's fine. One for the team. does this do? Activate. Engineer use. This turn will be empowered, costing one additional effect. Harvesting energy. Okay, just go here. Bye.
No problem, boss. Bring in the pain.
What's over there? Whatever it takes.
Muted. Well, I just realized I was muted that whole time. Good going. Alright. Let's read this. Lay down fire over an area, suppressing all targets within, and granting reaction fire against them if they move or attack.
Suppressing fire on target.
Yep.
No problem, boss.
Wait, what? Okay, so I kind of have an idea.
Throwing grenade.
Throwing grenade. Okay.
I'm going.
Is that everybody? Alright. I think he's the last one. I don't know. Damn, shot. Stop him. Stop him. I don't think he can walk that far, though. Can he? No. Might as well get a free kill out of it, right?
I got nothing.
Literally just turns away from them. I'm a pacifist, what can I say? Can't let him get all the kills, you know.
Seems doable.
Hey, you.
If you say so.
42%. Hey, works out.
It has to be dead. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Right, we did it. Alright guys, well that is going to end the episode. It's a little bit longer, but you know, the first ones always are.
Even now.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm going to try and do this at least once a week. Having a good time with this campaign so far. I might up the difficulty, just seeing how it goes. But, you know, the first ones, you should hope a lot of people don't die. But we shall see. But yeah, no deaths, only a few injuries. I will take it every time.
As long as there's
Thank
even
you all for
one
watching.
Reaper left standing.